Yo, what's up y'all? I forgot that I do a little bit of developing instead of just playing games. Yeah, my bad. Anyway, last time I kinda let y'all hanging, so let's not hang anymore, yeah? Here's Devlog 4 of my indie FPS game. Let's go. So, we're back in the editor. Man, it's been a while. Let's start up slow, just like the progress for the last couple of weeks. I really don't know if that's funny or sad. So, first up, if I just eject from the player real quick, you can see a ponytail right there. It's way harder to find the reference images of ponytails, or I just suck at modeling. I'm gonna go with the first one just because now that I think about it, I might just... You know what? I'm not gonna think about it. I added some particles when you shoot the gun. Kinda looks like sparks, I guess. Seems like people these days need a bunch of colorful, shiny things to, you know, remain interested in something, so I'ma just go with it. Totally not because I like particles, and, you know, I also like particles, and did I mention I like particles? They're pretty Have I also mentioned I polished the AI guards a little bit? I mean, last time they were literally human helicopters when you shot them down, and while that is okay for some people, that's not really what I'm going for right now, so I'm looking for something a little more natural this time, right? Say, for example, dropping dead on the floor. I think that's a little more natural. I mean, they just kind of die and flop. Okay, it might be a little bit weird, but I can't be the only one, right? I hope. And after I convinced myself that if it looks cartoonish enough, I'll add it in, I made a little bit of a red water fountain splash out of the guards when they, you know, kind of splashes out. At first it was kind of goofy and, you know, started as a joke, but now I'm starting to kind of like it, and I really just should stop talking and let's just... So for the next thing, I will aim on aiming. I noticed it was kind of hard to get a hit on faraway characters. For example, if I'm right over here, that used to be pretty hard, but now, instead of a bullet being a small, you know, just a line straight up in front, it's now more of a sphere, so you can have a little bit of space near the crosshair and where you actually shoot on the character. If anything from inside the sphere hits the guard, they start to attack you and they get all angry and all that. For now, I think it might be a little big, but you can now just shoot close to the character, and the game registers it as a clean hit. Just a little easier aiming. Totally not because I'm not good at aiming, and now, to make the guards ragdoll properly, I had to remove the gun. Guns don't just disappear because this is in GTA 5, so they just kind of drop on the ground now. AK be chillin' though. And unlike the AI, this one doesn't just decay over time and disappear. This one just remains on the ground. In the future, I think I'll make something. If an AI sees a gun on the ground, they'll start looking for you around. But you know, we have a long way, and I haven't worked on this game 1 month, which I was totally supposed to. But you know what else decays and disappears over time? Bullet holes. So if you now hit something else than a character, say a wall or some stairs, a bullet hole will appear and eventually disappear in like 15 seconds. Right now I'm working on making them look a little more random, you know, with my godlike aim. I guess it's no biggie that they all look the same, right? As you can see in the top left corner, I also made the AI, you know, give you a little bit of health every time they go whoosh. Kind of like a friendly health transfer between you and the guards. Totally, we can call it that. And if variation wasn't, you know, really enough in the past videos, I made them have a more of a random height. So if I just stop the game, you can see they're slightly different heights, going from 5'9" to 6'2". I don't really know if that's 5'9" or 6'2". It's just a random thing to, you know, give even more variation to this boring game because it looks kind of dull. So yeah, I decided to do that. I also tried making a minimap, but failed horribly. After playing around with it a little bit, I realized it was more distracting than helping in absolutely any way. So that black square in the top right, it used to be some like a minimap. It didn't help you in any way because you couldn't actually see more than you could already see on screen, so it had no point. It was just big and annoying. And speaking of big and annoying, I also know something big and annoying annoying. Hear me out. Your mom. Okay, I think this random thing that I decided to do this evening called a video kind of wraps up now. So I don't really know what you were expecting, but I hope this kind of lived up to it. I'm also working on a level which you start the actual missions in the game from, but I don't know if I want missions in the game anymore. You know, it's a lot of stuff. Unreal Engine 5 just came out. I'm gonna make a video on that. Anyway guys, now I humbly say goodbye to y'all. See you next time or something. I mean, next time with me could be in next month, next year, or next week. So bye guys.